Hey, Reverb parents, isn't it crazy to think that school is already here? And here's what happens with school is your student begins to ask a bunch of questions, and the truth is asking questions makes us better. You have never had to raise your kid to ask questions, right? I mean, they've always been good at it. And the truth is that curiosity is a natural part of human development. And it's questions that have played a vital role in every invention, adventure, discovery, and important conversation throughout all of human history. But for most of us, cultivating a spiritual curiosity beyond just our adolescence, it takes some work on our part. And here's the thing is, we want answers to our big questions, and we also want those answers to be right. But what discoveries are we missing when we are kind of hesitant to ask the hard question theologically? And even more importantly, as adults, you and I can be a part of inspiring the next generation, which is your teen, to think critically, to not stop at just the information provided to them, but to go deeper and dig deeper. And that's only happens if we remain curious ourselves. And so how do we remain curious? Well, one piece is to consume something that is out of our normal information intake, to find a new question that needs to be answered. If you feel like there is nothing in this world to be curious about in your life right now, like you just have all of the answers, I'm sorry to say it, but you're wrong. Like, go outside of your little bubble and explore a new subject or perspective that is different than your normal perspective. Or even take up a new hobby that requires you to ask for help. Another way is to welcome your I don't knows. But don't stop there. If you have an outstanding question that hasn't been answered, reignite that and do the research. Ask a pastor, ask a friend, reach out to an expert in the area of knowledge that you're exploring. The point is to explore. Because when you explore the I don't know, you'll often strengthen what you do know. And here's the thing is that your teen needs to see you in the I don't know stage. Because that allows them to see that it's okay to not know. But it's not okay to stop there. Instead of being embarrassed about not having the answer, or worse, trying to throw out a random fact that you heard long ago, why not wonder with your teen? Use that I don't know stage to bond over curiosity together. And then third is to ask. I know questions can be scary for us sometimes because it leaves room for us to be wrong. But they can also help us realize it's not about being right. It's about being better. It's about growth. Remember, progress, not perfection. And then fourth is to listen. If someone takes the time to share with you from their perspective what they have come to a conclusion regarding a question, try to understand where they're coming from. They may be wrong, but as we strive to know the truth, we can do so in love and in respect for other people's opinions and them doing the work to wrestle through hard questions. Especially do that with your teen. If they have a different perspective than yours regarding whatever answer to the question that you have asked them, that's okay. Because the truth is that as you engage a heart of curiosity, you begin to feed a hunger for truth. And a hunger for truth will never just stop at a half-baked argument. Your teen might think that their reason is correct, but later discover that that's not all to the story. And so engage with them, but do so in a way that you understand their heart of curiosity rather than the actual conclusion that they have come to. In other words, share truth, but do so in love, not out of an I told you so attitude. And this month, go on a quest of discovery of faith with your teen. Ask them questions like, who is God? How do we find out about this God? Why do we as Christians believe in the Bible? How do we trust that this Bible is the Word of God? And what does true faith look like? And join your teen as we walk through the book of Hebrews in search of small truths that create a big change in our life.